not for everyone. No, it's shake on me, goddaughter. My cousin was okay. It's not. To the genuine ones, but almost intentions, I actually hope all is well in your end. And I actually hope that you continue to find peace within regards to who gave up on you or overlooked you during your journey. My content is not for everyone, and that's okay. I'm not your genuine respect. And healing trauma and pain is not an overnight process, and it's not a race, and I say that respectfully. You matter and you're worthy. Never give up on yourself because someone gave up on you or overlooked you during your journey, or they said that you didn't have potential. Today is currently July 8th, 2025. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions. My content is not for everyone. No, it's a trade dummy, goddaughter. My content is okay. It's the same purpose only. No, it's just train of thought for me. You ever decide to say, you know what, being big single, or let alone in a relationship, and the same dummy, and the same purpose only. You ever started talking to somebody, whatever the case may be, but you left out certain things that you're afraid of? No, it's the same dummy. You haven't been so bold talking to somebody. I ain't scared of shit. No, not me. No. You ever had those conversations about getting into the pool or going to the beach or, skydiving, shit like that? No, it's straight on me. You ever have they reach out to you say, you know what, I'm a set up a romantic day for us or whatever the case may be, and we gonna have a good time. You get to the destination and reevaluate your whole train of thought. Hold on 1 second. I got a life vest on and I'm still trying to figure out my life. No, it's really the train of thought for me. Because this motherfucker done set up for you to be set up for your short change of your own vision. We was on the same page when it came to this bullshit. I thought you knew how to swim, motherfucker. This hell was the destination, bitch. It checked on me. When you realize you about to do a 41 dive in some motherfucking water and you jumping off a motherfucking cliff? I didn't sign up for this conversation. It was cute when it was lasting at the end of the day. You know, when you start talking to somebody in the beginning stages and they start to reevaluate your whole life at the end of the day, you remember us talking about that? Yeah, I think I do, but I think I need to stop bullshitting. It was all cute in the beginning stages, talking to you and shit and, trying to see what your dislikes is and your likes or whatever the case may be, but I didn't think that you allow this shit to actually exist. Who the fuck signed up for this bullshit? It shaped over me. So y'all at the destination, what the case may be, beautiful place, beautiful. So they jump in first. Oh, that easy. I didn't sign up for this shit. I swear, God, give me a sign and remove my soul right now. Not down there. No, for real, bro. When you realize it's a 41 dive to go in that motherfucking water and God didn't tell a lie, you didn't go to not one swimming class. You lying son of a bitch. And it tricked on me. Your ass can barely stand on 1 feet. No, it really tricked on me. So now you hold up the goddamn line with the hold up the line. Because hold on 1 second, they done just came back and reminded your wine, reminded your time at the end of the day. And you trying to figure out, do you need some motherfucking wine? I don't think it's a good idea to drink to dive into that water at all. No. I think it's best that I pass and I already got your heart, so you gonna let me regardless, right? If it's straight go for me, my conscience is not for everybody that's okay. Always be yourself, my noble listeners. I say respectfully. I love to talk about love. Love is real. Love is one of a kind with the right actually for you. I got lost in words. Who would have known? Someone could truly value my time and day when it comes to hold on 1 second, my vocabulary. Us being on the same page, common sense actually made sense. Elevation. Someone actually knew how to fix your crown to see you frown. You know when the world's against you, someone truly got shit back. The energy is different. It wasn't complicated love. Someone truly actually showed you potential. Who would have knew that the love of your life wasn't the issue? Because you being emotionally available, how your past couldn't meet you halfway, but that's not part of your future. That energy is different because God didn't make a mistake. You may not pray the same as the average person, but who would have known the love of your life would truly be praying for you? Y'all may not pray the same, but who would have known the love of your life could truly fix your crown when the world's against you to see you down? That energy is different. My content is not for everyone. What's up, butterfly? You continue to blossom. You looking good doing it too. You overcame so many obstacles when they truly abused you. Coming from poverty and pain, they would never understand the elevation when it comes to hold on 1 second. It was damn sure even exchange. patience, time and day. That vocabulary is different when it comes to your verbs. You know, when folks throw a spell at you right, the left, a rejection, who would have known was God's protection? They would never understand the confidence that you didn't give up on yourself when it comes to sight and day. Hold on one second, continue to elevate, blossom. It started with them when it came to that wound that day that truly hurted you. A reflection they couldn't relate to. Why you didn't overlook you? You almost did. You wasn't trying to escape yourself another day, but that testimony, hold on one second, it allowed you to understand your strength. She wasn't worthy. They painted you out to be somebody you truly wasn't when it came to their vocabulary. But who would have known you was far from a crash out when they wanted you to wild out? They painted you to be somebody you truly wasn't because you truly had potential. Healing. How folks be looking for reactionality to distract you, but elevation when it comes to growth, who would have known that you didn't have to get physical? Did I say it already? That was another day. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and just because moments, truly going with them. That balance is different when God is truly showing you your reality, understanding your potential, that you are somebody. Your childhood trauma was real. It went into your adulthood to remove a smile. At the end of the day, they wanted to kick you down. But who would have knew that you would have found yourself in a place when you got lost in your words and God allowed you to understand elevation. Hold on one second, going within to understand your potential. You matter, you're worthy. You didn't feel beautiful within, but who would have knew? God gave you the confidence to truly go within. Because that unconditional love started within. How you could actually look in the mirror, maintain the smile that they would never understand that when they try to see you frown, God was balancing out your smile. You are beautiful, you are handsome, you're worthy to pour into you. Yeah, they overlooked you. They said that you wasn't worthy choosing you. But God didn't give up on you. And it's just different. I love myself not to dim my light. I love myself not to dim my light. That ain't just different. Dimming your light. Who would have let God would have made it right? It was never for likes and views or cloud chasing or fame. All the distractions around you truly almost caused you pain. But getting caught up in someone's words at the end of the day, that discouragement, hold on one second, asking God for confidence. It was indulged with you because God gave you the guidance. When it comes to your reality, even you got lost in your words, who would have knew? God will continue to show up for you. They say poverty and pain. That you would never be nobody. But the dream was choosing you. Fear wasn't part of your vocabulary. You ever got lost in your words? Someone didn't hear you, see you, to respect you, but the right people showed up for you to actually acknowledge you. When your past living your reality today, you got folks truly praying for you in the most healthiest way. Was never for likes and views of cloud chasing. That ends just different, let alone fame, because God shows you that genuine people are truly out here not to project pain. Everybody has good and bad days, misunderstanding days, but imagine all the right people actually walking to you to acknowledge you, showing you at the end of your past living your reality today. Even when you get lost in your words, you may have a speech problem. You may be dealing with life when it comes to having a disability, but who would have knew the right people truly show up for you? Always be yourself with no malicious intentions. Never feel wrong for expressing yourself to the wrong person. Because when God sends the right person into your life, regardless of what subject it is, and I say this respectfully, they see you, they hear you, they respect you with no malicious intentions. And I say that respectfully. My content is not for everyone. I love to talk about love. Love is real. Love is one of a kind with the right one actually for you. Faithful. Something that you're not used to. You didn't even trust you once upon a time when it came to a chapter. But that testimony allowed you to believe your boundaries today when it comes to growth and maturing. Faithful. How someone could truly walk into your life not to mislead you. Another day, another opportunity. Who would have knew someone wasn't trying to project pain or don't get physical? Someone was truly maintaining your smile, walking into the right person's arms. Showing you why you believed in the faith to actually step out your comfort zone. Someone didn't have to run a game to get your time in day. Even when the outside world was trying to distract you. Had your next door neighbor trying to dim your light. But hold on 1 second. God allows you to see why you balance your smile. Allow you to come out your comfort zone when certain folks wanted to see you down. They said that real love isn't real. But only to realize you overcame that toxic love that allowed you to fail. allowed you to feel being emotionally available to the right person when you least expected. It wasn't of rejection, because that was God's protection. When God was protecting you from your past, showing you that you're not your enemy today when it comes to this next chapter, because God was showing you better days ahead when it comes to your faith. That ain't just different. It wasn't for likes and views or cloud chasing. When the love of your life, you choose, allow you to choose you. You choosing you. You stepped out your comfort zone to meet somebody halfway, being your authentic self. You wasn't wearing a mask. That energy is different. Imagine someone seeing you, hearing you, and respect you. It wasn't a distraction. It was healthy love. Only to realize someone actually showed you what healing looks like up close in person. But time and day became in existence. My content is not for everybody, and I say that respectfully. It's not. Imagine expressing yourself to the right person. Even when you get choked up in your words, you may be having a long day. You may not be able to express yourself when it comes to overcoming pain. But someone actually sees you. They're your biggest cheerleader up close in person behind closed doors. Someone willing to grow old with you, not to overlook you. Someone not to do you wrong. It was never for likes and views or cloud chasing, let alone fame at the end of the day. When God allowed you to see that someone could truly show you why you healed that wound and go within and understand that, hold on 1 second, all someone wants to do is make you smile and be faithful and loyal to you, not having malicious intentions. That is just different. How true love can truly be real with the right one by your side. I'm Naya Jalen Spot, and I'm saying this respectfully. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions, regardless who tries to distract you from trying to dim your light, or whoever tries to threaten you and say that nobody's going to ever believe you. Game stalking is real, and especially when you're not doing it for likes and views or cloud chasing, and it's just different. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions. No, in the trade though, we got done. I gotta go. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions. Don't damn your life go, you never damn your life. Loving yourself is not a crime. It's not. When the right person walks into your life, they see you, they hear you, and they respect you. When the outside world's against you, you got somebody by your side that's truly uplifting you. Good day, bad day, misunderstanding day. Someone truly that brought you peace to show you at the end of the day. It's okay to be your authentic self. I'm not overlooking, I'm not trying to reject you. I'm here to respect you. With no misintentions, and it's just different. Have a safe year, day, evening, week, weekend, humanity worthy. I'm Naya Gene of Respect. My content is not for everybody. Today is currently July 8th, 2025. True love is not malicious intention. True love is not lust. True love is not having a hand problem. I say that respectfully. It's not. Never feel wrong for expressing yourself to the wrong person. No mother or father or loved one should have to lose a family member because someone lacks self-control when it comes to discipline. Doesn't matter someone's upbringing. I say that respectfully. My content is not for everyone. Someone shouldn't be stripped away from their family or their loved ones or someone that cares about them mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, or even emotionally. And I say that respectfully because someone doesn't want someone to move on with their life. You said that you had peace with yourself, but just stay in your lane. How you trying to keep the next person down because of your pain? Something that you couldn't relate to was common sense. Talking about you truly at peace, but you trying to hurt yourself, only reject yourself when you can truly love yourself to stay in your lane and move on with your life. How you trying to dim a person's life who actually understood, hold on 1 second. They ain't have to cause chaos, confusion in your life. You try to paint them out to be somebody that truly wasn't. All because of the fact that you want someone to understand the point of someone's cup. Something that you missed out on was the blessing, and you became your own blessing. And the trick of me, I gotta go. Always be yourself and no molesting things. Don't tell me like, oh, you never don't be like. My content is not for everyone. It's not. When it comes to my creativity, I work alone and I say that respectfully. No mother or father or loved one should have to lose a loved one because someone lacks self-control or discipline. It doesn't matter if someone was in a one-family household or even a two-family household, and I say that respectfully. My content is not for everyone. I would never hurt myself good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day, and I say that respectfully. People pick and choose who they want to bully when it comes to someone playing music, when it comes to someone tying their shoe different, how they want to project a hate crime. It be the trend of thought for me, and an innocent person speaks up for themselves, and they paint the person out to be a snitch, or because someone who actually had potential. You look at your neighbor like competition. You couldn't have the love language to go within to find peace. You didn't like that someone actually had peace within. You swore up and down this person was a witch or a warlock or whatever the case may be, because they said they was a child of God and they didn't have to hurt you, but you wanted to dim their light. with your excuse because you was able to control the narrative of someone's life, regardless of what you was doing behind closed doors with all your lies. When an innocent person didn't have to get physical, they don't hurt themselves, let alone or you. They be saying they lame, understand elevation. Hold on 1 second, we ain't the same. I know how to respect my neighbor, even when you can't weather your own storm. No, Anthony said to me, I gotta go.
I'll be stepping on my list attention.
Excuse me. When God sends the record into your life, they see you, they hate you, they respect you. They don't look at you like competition. They don't look at you in the mindset of blackmailing you against you. They don't energy harvest up your energy. They don't destiny swipe at you. They don't gang stalk you. They don't project spell work towards you. They don't try to destiny swipe at you. And they don't run from their past. Energy is different. We all not the same when it comes to maturing, acting out. By the way, the elevation is different. Never look at your neighbor like competition. When God says right people into your life, respect a two-way street with no intentions. Always be yourself when someone says that you're not worthy of choosing you, or they say that you don't have potential. I'm not your on the spot. Always be yourself. I would never hurt myself, good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. And I say that respectfully, regardless of who got me shadow banned, and regardless who's in the background trying to dim my light, trying to blackmail me against me at the end of the day. When it comes to my creativity, I work alone regardless of what he say, she say, got to say about me, whatever the next door neighbor in any tax bracket, saying it was their creativity when it came to their ideas. God saw what they was doing behind closed doors when he said I was mentally ill, tried to get me like to put me in the sideboard, or because I had potential, only because the whole one they wanted to dim my light, but God made it bright. They try to get me locked to put me in the sideboard, have my back against the wall, so where you guard at now. Only realize the whole this whole time never lived in fear.
No, every check up, y'all be yourself when I'm listening to, so I gotta go.
I would never hurt myself, and I said it respectfully. I'm not your genuine respect, and my content is not for everyone. Never give up on yourself because someone gave up on you or overlooked you during your journey. Gang stalking is real until it's your household, and you're not doing it for likes and views or cloud chasing. And I say that respectfully. Thank you for your time. Have a good evening.
Peace and respect, should never stop the violence. You anywhere they don't dim your light, go you, never, don't dim your light.